Hello everyone, Steve Blair with TeaTime Productions here. As it seems like I'm doing in every video these days, I'm sorry that all my uploads are so infrequent, but I'm doing the best I can here. I don't really have a good enough excuse as to why, I'm doing the best I can. But that's neither here nor there. Right now we have another unboxing from Amazon.com that I'm really excited about. Today it's going to be the MoYu PYRAMINX. CP Cubing recently did an unboxing of the PYRAMINX, I believe was a Shengshao. So I decided to get the MoYu, just so we could do a comparison, you know, between channels and see which one was better. Because he seemed to like the Shengshao quite a bit. He said it wasn't the best for speed cubing, but he was enjoying the way it works. But I've had some experience with other Shengshaos, as you've seen it. If you've seen my unboxing for my Shengshao pack, that was from the 2x2 to 5x5, all the way up. They're good cubes, they're smooth, but I don't like the way they work in terms of their corner cutting, and they seem to lock up a lot, and I've had a couple pops with them. I'm not a big Shengshao fan, even though I do seem to have a lot of them. I mean, I have the 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, and a Megaminx from them. But I'm going to try out MoYu. This is my first MoYu brand of any twisty puzzle, so we'll see how I like it. Without further ado, let's get right into the unboxing. Alright, here's the box. I have my knife, so let's just break right into this thing. Don't want to cut too far down. I don't want to cut into the actual box for the PYRAMINX. Okay. Now the bubble wrap seems to be intact. That's good. What is this? I was just expecting to get a PYRAMINX. What is this? Is this the... I think this is the Oolong, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'll put what the actual word is on the screen here, but I think this is my Oolong that I wanted, unless I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm not sure if it's the V2 or not, but I do not remember ordering this along with it. Yep, you can kind of see it there, the Oolong. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong. But wow, okay, this is a surprise. I wasn't expecting this. So let's take a look at this thing. Hopefully this is the V2, because I know there's a lot of controversy over the corner twists that happened with the V1. But the one that I was looking at on Amazon that I was going to get didn't say V2 on it, so I'm not sure if this is the V1. But I'm not a fast enough cuber to really worry about it, and I don't go into competitions, so I guess there's really no reason for me to worry about the corner twisting too much. But still, what's his name? I'll put his name on the screen. I know that had the failed world record attempt with one of these, so because of a corner twist. So let's check this thing out. Okay, let's see, the shades. I don't mind the shades. This is pretty good. It's really pretty loose. I mean, even out of the box, it's really smooth and loose. I can see why all the fastest cubers use these things. I'm liking the shades a lot better than the Shengshao shades. Here, I'll get my Shengshao 3x3 for a quick comparison here. Okay, right out of the box, once again, I'm liking it a lot more. Not only are these shades a little washed out, it looks like I left this out in the sun for a week. I don't like white cubes, specifically because of this. The white on the white does not look good. If you're going to have a stickered cube, you want the white and that black, you want that contrast, it looks much better. This just looks really washed out, and the shading of the other colors, like orange and yellow especially, not good. Well, that's not even part of the video, so we can put that over there. Let's move on to first turn, since we know I like the shading. Wow. This is really smooth. Ooh. I'm going to have to actually tighten the tensions a bit, I think. Unless I can just get used to the way this turns. Wow. That is just wow. Oh, there's a quick lock up there. That's alright. I think I might actually just tighten the tensions a bit on this, because that is a bit loose for my taste. but still it's really smooth. It has a nice crisp sound to it. It's got a really smooth feel. I'm sure once I adjust the tensions to my liking, it'll be a lot better. That is really, really good. I'm really liking this one. Wow. I don't know, these loose tensions, I might just actually learn to control it on loose tensions, but I think I might start by tightening them up a bit. That's a bit too loose for me right out of the box. But it feels nice and lubed, honestly. This one's really nice. I just have to find out if this is a V1 or not. I'm gonna have to translate some of this stuff. Find out. The box probably would say if it was V2, so this is probably V1, but this must be my PYRAMINX. Yep, there she blows. There's the PYRAMINX. Oops. I damaged the box on the inside of the box a little bit with my knife, but it's fine. The box isn't something I keep. So. See, I cut into that plastic a little bit right there, but that's okay. Let's open this up. Zeta Magic Cube. Well, it's MoYu brand regardless. So. Anyway, the box looks alright. You know, it's a little irritating that they have tape on the sides of it. You know, making me look like an idiot here. And a weakling. Alright. Alright, now this is white, but honestly, that doesn't bother me too much because the other one, the black one that I saw on there, had a lot of bad reviews for some reason, but this one seemed to have better reviews. I'm not sure why. It could just be a coincidence, but actually this one, it's not so much that it's white, it actually kind of seems like it's translucent, honestly. It's really nice. I'm liking the shading. It feels nice and smooth, and I like that ball bearing system. I heard about that. If you can see that little bearing there in the middle. That is really nice because it prevents overturning. Hear it? Now it just snaps. That is really nice. I like that. I like that style. More twisty puzzles should adapt that style. That is really cool stuff. My first turn impressions are really good so far. Sorry if this keeps going out of the frame. I don't know if corner cutting is really even an issue on this because overturning really isn't a thing, or underturning, so I'm not going to worry about that, but it feels really fast. I mean, wow. I gotta get used to how to hold this thing, but it's gonna be interesting to figure out, you know, finger tricks and stuff on this. I've never seen a tutorial on it or anything, so it's gonna be interesting to do. I'm gonna see if I can figure it out on my own. So that one's gonna be fun. That's usually how I do it with puzzles now, with the new ones. I try to see if I can figure it out on my own, and then if I can't, then I'll look up a tutorial. But I mean, somehow, I'm not sure if it was a fluke, I managed to figure this thing out without a tutorial, so if I can figure this out, then I might be able to figure that out. But that's like, this is like a cube here, and then a cube there, so it's just like two different cubes with a few different, well, with a few minor adjustments because of the fact that it's five-sided rather than, you know, four that you're working with, like with something like this. But still, we'll see what I can do. And you know, it's actually something, moving back to the Oolong, and I'm noticing the size. I don't know, the size is the same as the Diane. Maybe it was the Xing Xiao. I thought it was a little bit smaller. It looks small. Yeah, it is just a little bit smaller than the Xing Xiao by a little bit. I like the size of it. It feels nice in my hand. I think it probably goes right along with my Diane. Man, this thing feels like really tight compared to this thing. It's crazy. I'm gonna love my Oolong. But you know, actually, backtracking a bit, I do like the shading on this. It's interesting. It's unique. The yellow is more of like a neon kind of green kind of thing, like a warning sign, you know, construction warning sign. And this is an interesting concept, these little tips that just twist independently of everything else. So it's like, oh, everything's sold except for this, let me just quickly, you know. It's interesting. I like it. Once again, I think that'll do it for this unboxing. This has been Steve Blair with TeaTime Productions, and I'll see you in my next video.
This tea fire though. Can I have another cup? This tea fire.